If we had not engaged the Cheryl Coleman team, I don't know where we would be. I think we'd probably still be trying to sell our houses, still be trying to find a house that we could get into for our price range and that we loved as much as we love this house. And I don't even want to think about that.
'Cause we've used other realtors, and we had no negative thoughts about those realtors going into this, but had been referred Cheryl's team by Shannon's mom, who had a phenomenal experience herself. And now we know why. That we thought we had good realtors. We found out what great realtors are actually all about with Cheryl Coleman's team. She was phenomenal from step one through the entire process, and so by comparison I can't imagine ever going with anybody else.
I'm Shannon.
And I'm Gavin.
And this is our story.
And our story starts with us in two different houses that we wanted to blend together, and in order to do that we were lucky enough to come across the name of being referred Cheryl Coleman and her team. To start that process of selling two homes and merging into one forever dream home for us and our family. And they helped guide us through that from the beginning of looking at all sorts of properties, determining what was the best route for us to sell ours, even just helping us with the logistics of how we were going to pull it off that we had never thought of. If it was left to us, we probably would have sold two houses and been on the street without plans put into place by Cheryl and her team. It was a process that, like any big move like that, can be scary, but they were always there to comfort us and always there to give us confidence and let us know that we were doing the right thing and we're going to end up in the right place, and we have. We're sitting in it right now and couldn't be happier to be here. And we have Cheryl Coleman and her team to thank for that.
And all this happened right in the middle of the pandemic.
I am Charlie, and what I really like about this house is the really nice pool and that I have my own room and all of us kids could have our own room. It's enough space to fit all of us. It's a really nice house. It's got a really nice kitchen and everything. And we got it for a really good deal, I think, in my opinion, and yeah.
My name's Dennis, and I love our new house. It's awesome. I have my own giant room downstairs. We have a great pool, and it really just suits all our needs. It's really just got everything.
Hi, my name is Joey. I like this house because we get a pool, we get our own rooms, and I really like this neighborhood.
Mercedes was great at looking for properties that were under the parameters that we were looking for. She found lots of different properties in different areas that we were looking at that kept our kids in the same school districts, and was very prompt about getting them to us and being able to get into them right away and see them.
I know it was tough for us too, because we've got four little ones that we've got to make sure there's room for, and different parameters that we wanted to see. So I know all the way back to seeing 3-story townhouses to different neighborhoods all over the place, and just trying to find something that was going to fit our needs. And they were committed to making sure that they were going to put us in something that fit us just right. And
we didn't know
wasn't always
exactly
easy.
what we wanted, so
Yeah.
Mercedes was great about showing us a variety and really making sure that it was something that we were wanting to be in.
Yeah, definitely not pushing us into anything just for the sake of making a sale. It was definitely, we want this process to end when it's right for you and your family, not when it makes business sense. So we felt very comfortable all along that we were seeing everything that was right for us and weren't going to get pushed into anything that wasn't going to work for our family.
Yeah, they were all very committed to making sure that we were in the house that we were going to love forever. So it was all about finding the perfect house for us.
Yeah.
It was easy on our side. They definitely went to bat for us a lot, and really dealt with a lot of issues that we heard about, but they did everything. They were amazing.
Yeah, we are.
Cheryl's amazing. Her team is amazing. They were incredible.
We're definitely novices when it comes to all this. So if you're asking us about escrows and inspections and different things like that, and what to look for and what to be wary of, we were able to lean on them and trusted them completely that they were going to let us know if there were issues that we needed to be aware of. They were going to let us know if things were problematic and not try to hide anything from us, and also let us know if what people were asking for what we were looking at was worth it or not. And there were some places that we thought we were going to have as our forever home and fall in love with, and their guidance really helped us, even down to the last minute of finding this at the last moment. They were there guiding us still, and we found this perfect house because we weren't pushed into or had to jump into anything specific. I think a lot of it starts with they knew people in the financial industry to set us up with. We have a phenomenal loan officer that was able to help us out. So that's the thing with Cheryl and her team too. They were never afraid to delegate to professionals that they trusted. It wasn't something that always had to be done Cheryl's way or Mercedes' way. It was, we know people that this is their livelihood, this is their business, and they're going to set you up for success. So when it came to negotiating prices and different things like that, they really seemed to have their ear to the ground and know the market and be wired into what's going on. As much as somebody would want to jump on a Zillow and just try to track prices and things like that, Cheryl seemed to have inside information of what the market was going to do, because we also were in the process of a pandemic when we were buying and selling homes at certain parts, and she was a guiding hand on the wheel and very steady, calm, and collected to help us know what was right and what was wrong.
Extremely knowledgeable, extremely professional. Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah, and knew what things were and weren't worth what you saw. Just because something had been dolled up a little bit didn't necessarily mean it met the asking price people wanted. She was able to spot what was real and what was kind of pseudo home, if for lack of a better term.
They stepped in and fixed lots of things for us. I mean, and made it a really easy and smooth on us. But probably your house would be one of the bugs. They definitely, for all of a sudden, because not only did they help us find this house, they helped us sell 2 other houses to be able to make this happen. And along the way, like you said, we dealt with the pandemic at times. We dealt with random neighborhood bug infestations that we had no idea. That she totally took care of.
We dealt with things that needed cleaned. We dealt with gardening that needed taken care of. And again, have in the process found people that even just as of yesterday had helped us with sprinkler systems and things like that we met through Cheryl. So even when things seemed to be going awry, we were introduced to people that were going to help us out even now. As much as, like you said, no transaction is perfect, it kind of felt that way all along the way, that anything that seemed imperfect was
quickly taken care of.
Yeah, for sure.
Properties.
Market and slightly above, actually. So slightly above asking price on mine and right near asking price on yours.
That was the amazing thing that Cheryl was able to do too with my house. Is our plan was to sell Shannon's and then move into a new house and sell mine. And by the time that rolled around, COVID-19 was here, and we thought we were going to take a big hit on my house with an unpredictable market, an unpredictable economy, and the way that Cheryl navigated it is we ended up getting the price that she had originally thought we should get before all this global stuff hit. So we don't know how she pulled it off. We don't know how she knew the right times and buttons to push, but she made it happen and didn't cost us a dime in the process.
Quickly. We thought we were going to have to sit on it for a very long time and struggle with that, but no, she turned it right around.
And she got creative. She was willing to say, there's a way that I've done things for my career, but this is a different time and we need a different attack, and she made it happen. So she was totally flexible with doing whatever she needed to make this happen for us.
The way that Cheryl staged was phenomenal. She did an amazing job. Actually, even after she had completed, having her painter come in and fixing a few things here and there, and then staging it and bringing in all of her furniture, I was thinking maybe I wanted to move back in because it was amazing. It looked beautiful. It looked like an entirely different house, almost so bright and welcoming, and it was just amazing. It was really impressive
Yeah.
on both of our houses, honestly.
We almost didn't recognize them.
Yeah.
It was, we thought, man, why don't we know how to do this? But again, some ideas we took from Cheryl's staging of our homes and thought, the house we end up in, maybe we want to steal some of these ideas ourselves.
Yeah, her beachy themes and things like that we're trying to adopt on our own in our new house. So.
Yeah. Yeah. What we asked, we got above that on Shannon's home. Cheryl was able to, with different backup offers and negotiating with clients, was able to create a high demand on both properties, and we got above asking on yours and was able to get asking on mine despite the scary times we were in, and again, quickly. We didn't have to wait around a long time to get a sale to happen, but also she was very good about guiding us to buyers that were going to give us the easiest route to sale as well. That it wasn't all about money to her, it was about putting us through a process that was going to work for what we needed. So it was about the ease and about what different things gave us confidence in who we were selling to, because that was important to us too, of who was going to get our home and the ease with which we could go through selling.